Всем бонжур, дорогие друзья, с вами Анабел, и мы с вами продолжаем играть в Memento Mori 2. Мы должны сходить в монастырь, и, в принципе, нам тут рассказали о Яцеке и о его коллеге, что здесь произошло, что они поссорились из-за какой-то книги, и мы узнали, что здесь именно находится тот монастырь, в который Макс направлялся в первом Memento Mori. Нам нужно как-то убедить нашего профессора, чтобы он разрешил нам здесь провести ночь. Мы взяли какую-то бутылку содовой.
No, I definitely can't open it. Not with my bare hands. The lid is somehow damaged.
Повреждена. Может быть так?
I'd say that
Нет. Молотком.
there's got to be a more decent way to get.
More decent way. Ну, я не думаю, что это в той фигне можно сделать. Ладно, ну сейчас попробуем. Попытка не пытка, как говорят.
So before Yatsek went away, he had committed at least one other murder. That body in the lake. Could that have been an accidental victim? What if he's not in the States anymore? What if he came back already? That's not a very pleasant feeling.
Это правда. Согласна. Итак. Камин. Не знаю, может быть, так что-то можно будет сделать. Да,
I'll hold the bottle
именно.
like this, allowing me to put the nutcracker around it.
Хотя бы руку бы показали, что она держит это. Ну ладно.
The bottle lid is now tightly held by the jaws of the nutcracker. Brute force didn't help, but more brute force did. The lid is now loose.
Есть.
The bottle is now loose again.
Ты можешь теперь открыть? Есть.
That tea wasn't bad at all.
Угу. Туда что-то можно залить. Что бы это могло быть? Ладненько, пока что нету ничего. На этой скамье, ну, вот сюда вот положили молот, который мы подобрали. Да, в принципе, здесь больше ничего нету, да? Что-то ему подмешать, профессору нашему. А что? Я не имею понятия. Она выпила чай. Хорошо, бутылочка осталась. Может, ты нам еще что-то скажешь?
What can I do for you, Madam Leroy?
Угу.
Madam Leroy, I really can't.
See you
Ладно.
later.
Понятно.
Some documentary.
Может, если выключить телевизор, что-то произойдет? Вдруг.
What can I do?
Так, ладно.
See you later.
Не работает. Ничего сделать. Может, мне на машине поехать куда-то? В принципе, можно.
To get Schneider's remedy from the monastery is probably the only way to get a room here. Not that I feel like driving in the night, and moreover, I don't know the way.
Ну вот, карту возьми. Хопаньки. С картой у тебя получится. Ну,
It was a mistake. To get
ах ты.
Damn. I'd like to mark the way to the monastery, but there's nothing on the map in the area where the monastery should be. I don't even see any roads.
Так, подожди.
That doesn't make.
Блин, я не знаю, хоть чем-то попробуй что-то сделать.
That doesn't make...
Блин, бутылка, ну понятное дело, что не сделаешь.
Am I...
Почему у тебя нету никакой ручки? Может, нам попробует помочь Финну? Ну? Типа на карту, помоги нам. Вот, сможешь помочь?
I've searched the map thoroughly, but that monastery of yours isn't anywhere.
It's a tourist map, and the monastery isn't really fit for tourists. That's why.
Why?
Some strange monks used to live there. They didn't exactly like other people. I don't know how, but they arranged it somehow so that no one wrote anything about them. The monastery wasn't on any map, as if they didn't even exist.
But they aren't there anymore, are they?
No, the monastery burned down and some monks with it. What's been left is a dangerous and evil place, Madame Leroy. I don't much buy into such things, but I don't like it there neither. And more, Argo is doing some reconstruction and archaeological works there now. They uncover various passages and sometimes something collapses. Klaus here could tell you more about that for sure. A normal person would let it be, but not them. Am I right?
Oh, if everyone was such a superstitious fool like you, we wouldn't know anything about history.
Really? Maybe I'm a superstitious fool, but at least I wasn't found floating in a lake with my forehead slashed, like the newsman that was milling about there.
But I'd only like to take a few photos. I won't even go anywhere inside.
Well, if you really don't want to enter anywhere...
I really don't. Only several exterior photos, I promise.
Well, after all, it's your life, isn't it? So, about how to get there. It's not that difficult if you knew which way to go. So, go first there, turn here, and you're there. Is it
Замечательно.
clear?
Absolutely. Thanks a lot.
I don't think you should thank me. I've warned you.
Спасибо. Карту отдай.
Thanks, that helps me a lot.
You're welcome, but do me and yourself a favor. Go there only in the daytime.
Да, слушай, мне нужно комнату, так что придется. Побыстрее, Лара. Почему ты одела
Not
каблуки?
that I feel...
Угу. Едь. 23:30, 8 октября, монастырь Икуинен, Нукуя, Финляндия. Ничего у них там
There's a
название.
light inside the cabin, and I can hear a radio. The guard seems to be inside.
Замечательно. Резиновый шланг. Зачем тебе он?
I'll take that little hose. I smell gasoline. I bet they have a power generator here. And this is its fuel. It's empty.
Хорошо. Что у нас здесь?
I have to hide now. The guard will definitely come to check what's wrong with the generator.
Ну, старенький.
Well, that was pointless. Maybe I should simply try walking through the main gate first.
Металлическая крыша.
This is not a good idea. The watchman listens to a radio, but he would definitely hear me going across the roof to avoid the gate.
Угу.
I can see some light and the nodding warden through the dirty window.
Хорошо.
The watchman is inside, and he surely won't be glad to see me behind the monastery.
Да, понятно.
Mita sina ta'ala teat.
Excuse me, but I don't understand. Do you speak English?
Go away. A pazua.
I'm just looking around the monastery. Take it easy.
Away. No.
That won't be necessary. I'm leaving.
And not return.
Спасибо.
He definitely won't let me in. I'll have to think of another way to get there.
Другой способ. Да, именно.
Maybe I could somehow use this generator to get into the monastery unnoticed.
Что здесь у нас?
The lid came off easily. Probably the generator is often refilled.
Замечательно. Че, бутылку туда хочешь ставить? Просто вытечь.
I can siphon the gasoline from the generator
Вот.
into the bottle now.
Замечательно. Теперь.
The hose now reaches the bottom of the tank. The tank is open. I don't know what else Everything is ready. Now I only have to suck in to start the gasoline flowing. It's important not to overdo it. I'd rather not have my mouth full of gasoline. I have to hide now. The guard will definitely come to check what's wrong with the generator.
Замечательно. Нужно бензина. Так, он сейчас нам откроет ворота. Замечательно. Хотя мы можем отсюда пойти, да? Блин, на каблуках, ну, серьезно. Арго.
The guard is faster than I thought. He probably had some canisters of gasoline somewhere near. I have to find the antacids and get out of here. And quick. This place gives me the creeps.
Да, помнится мне это место. Что тут у нас?
I can't unhook it that way. The bolt holds it too firm.
А, может быть, его можно вот таким способом открутить?
I won't gain.
Блин, а чем?
I won't destroy.
Да, не надо ничего ломать. Ладно.
No, that won't budge.
Нужно будет что-то другое найти. Так, пока что мусор. Что там у нас?
A stripping knife may come in handy on this
Шпатель.
building site. Argo's logo is on almost everything here. I suppose it's important that people know who works here. Ugh, I didn't mean it that way. Well, another thought I can't get out of my head. I don't see anything else here that could be useful. There's nothing interesting here.
Замечательно.
The trailer is locked. They probably use it for all the tasks which need a warm, light, and quiet place.
Хорошо.
The well is covered, and that's good. I don't know if it is some kind of phobia, but just looking down a well into that wet, cold darkness makes me feel unwell.
Хорошо. В заднюю
It's
часть.
totally dark here, and there's a lot of debris. I'd better not risk it.
Ага, ты жди, что...
I'd have hated to be inside when that fire raged here. I'd better not go there. It looks very dangerous.
Хм. У нас есть бензин.
The stripping knife is made of quality material and carries the Argo.
А, может быть, шпателем, не знаю, как это сделать. Эту вещь.
I don't think that would...
Чтобы сделать? Вот оно. Так почему
The
раньше
window is not held
нельзя
by
было?
anything, and now it's hanging loose.
Замечательно. Но почему тогда ты не хотела ничего с этим делать?
Good, I can look around properly at last.
Это его же книга.
Schneider's photo is on the cover. Wow, that's really something.
Автограф не хочешь?
It looks like I've found Schneider's medicine. I should go back to the hotel and give it to him.
Ну, подожди.
Thank God Schneider's pills weren't in that mess. I'd still be searching for them when Schneider comes to prepare another herbal tea in the morning.
Ну да.
There are the remains of some oddly smelling tea at the bottom of this cup.
А,
There are notes about some repairs, bills, orders. I don't see anything interesting here.
ну и здесь тоже.
Der Kräuter. Maybe something about teas?
Главное, перевели. В принципе, они не должны были переводить из финского языка. Так, у нас есть лекарство, книга. Что там интересного? Угу, понятно.
It seems that the professor made some notes outside his regular work.
Так, ну ладно, здесь формулы всякие. F фреско и интонако эс синопия аричио. Хорошо. Так, аричио. Простой слой подложки, состоящий из известковой штукатурки. Он грубый и накладывается непосредственно на стену. Перед наложением следующего слоя он должен высохнуть в течение как минимум до 24 часов. При использовании флорентийской извести мастера ждут гораздо большее время. Бон фреско а фреско. Настоящая фреска. Она должна писаться на слое интонако, когда он все еще сырой. Время играет решающую роль. Фреско секко. В первом издании я достаточно написал о написании фресок на сухой поверхности, потому что секко — это сухой. Эта техника не заслуживает много текста. Интонако. Самый последний слой известковой вроде штукатурки, который накладывается. Многие художники забывают разгладить его деревянной теркой, но это важно. Memento Mori. Самое время для написания фрески. Обычно это происходит между 1 и 2 часами после наложения интонако. После 2 часов начинается карбонизация, и интонако становится непригодным для письма. Такое ощущение, что мы должны будем написать какую-то фреску. Синопия. Старый метод переноса трафарета. Красный пигмент, который называется синопия, наносится на слой аричио с помощью трафарета. В настоящее время чаще используется метод спольверо. Добавить милую историю о Микеланджело и кисти, сделанной из щетины козла, чтобы развлечь писателей. Но я должен сказать, сделать большой упор на синопию, чем в прошлой книге. Известковая штукатурка. Основа и для аричио, и для интонако. Она должна быть выдержана как минимум 2 недели во время приготовления, чтобы правильно набухнуть. Это еще один шаг, требующий правильного расчета времени. Рисунок 1. Достаточно ли этого, чтобы проиллюстрировать процесс приготовления штукатурки и ее последующую карбонизацию на стене? Рисунок 2. Агнес должна отсканировать рисунок. Заметка. Получить копирайт на несколько фотографий Бон Фреско из Помпеи. Они отлично иллюстрируют невероятную долговечность фресок. Он что, для новой книги, что ли, ищет что-то? Правая, левая. Все получается одно и то же.
Schneider and his titles. The photo occupies almost the whole cover. He's probably quite a celebrity in his field.
Скорее всего. Ну что, поехали? Ну, нужно отсюда сваливать. Он нас не заметил. Зашибись.
Now I just have to come up with some clever story about how I got those pills. I can't just say I broke in to get them. I hope it'll be good for something because it really wasn't a pleasant trip.
Ну, просто скажи, что я, когда путешествую, беру разные таблетки, которые могут мне пригодиться и так далее. Антацид. И она забыла об этом и все такое. Все будет норм. Чуть-чуть разобраться, и все будет хорошо. Так, Шнайдер. Можно с ним поговорить или просто потом дать ему таблетки.
Professor?
Ja?
Professor, is this your medicine?
Das ist erstaunlich, Madame Leroy. Where did you find it? I thought I left it in the monastery.
Блеф.
In the end, they were in the lobby,
In the lobby? Really?
lying under the couch.
I used to sit there, true, but anyway, I thought that I left them at the monastery. Well, I have them. That's what counts. Thank you very much. I owe you a favor.
Комнату.
Professor, it's a bit awkward, but you said you're much obliged to me. May I ask something of you?
Sure, go on.
All the rooms are taken by your company. Couldn't I stay in one of them tonight? Perhaps Yacek's room. He hasn't returned yet anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Even if Hari told you something else, I have to abide by the same contract as him. I can't do it. The rooms are only for employees and associates of Argo. No one else can use them.
Professor, I have an idea. You said that the rooms may be used only by professionals working for Argo, right?
Yes.
So what if I worked for you for a while? Only a very short contract, sort of a consultant.
Oh, Madame Leroy, it is an interesting idea, but an unfeasible one. Argo cooperates only with true professionals, only with the best in their field. Believe me, I'd like to help you, but to accept a new team member without sufficient experience would be a little bit embarrassing.
Вот термины.
So test me. I'll prove that I have the knowledge needed for you to hire me for a short time.
Well, all right. I'll try not to be unduly hard on you. We may try my favorite test. I use it with my students at the university. If you really are interested in renovation, as you suggested before, it should be a piece of cake for you to pass the
Ну
test.
да.
If you succeed, I'll admit that you could be an asset to us, and I will let you use the room. So, a good restorer has to know not only the processes of the restoration itself, but also the exact technological procedures used to create the artwork. It helps you to understand everything in a more complex way and helps to avoid lots of common mistakes. Madame Leroy, how would you proceed when making a fresco? I mean the classic ones, of course, the ones called warm fresco. What steps would you take and in what order?
Наложить слой аричо, приготовить известную штукатурку, известковую штукатурку, перевести трафарет на стену.
I would apply a thicker aritio layer. It would have excellent adhesion.
Потом аричо. Выдержать 2 недели.
I would let it sit for at least 14 days to let the processes inside the materials process correctly. It's very important to properly prepare the lime plaster. Thanks to it, frescoes may remain in good condition even for several thousand years. I'd let it all settle for at least 1 day. I would transfer the template onto the wall. Either I'd use the old method using a red pigment called sinopia, or I'll use the pouch of carbon black called spolvero
Мне
on the
нравится ему.
perforated paper template.
Great, Madame Leroy. I see you know even the less-known methods.
Вот оно.
And what would you do next?
Блин. А вот это мне будет трудно. Наложить слой интонака. Выровнять потом поверхность. Ждать момента Доро.
I'd apply the intonaco layer. I must not put it on the wall in greater amounts than I can use during one painting session. I have to smooth out the surface very precisely using a special wood derby float. Many painters forget that, and so the result of their work isn't exactly dazzling, even if they don't make any other mistake. Buon frescoes don't dry in the classic way. Instead, the process of surface carbonization takes place, which is why frescoes are so incredibly durable. The fresco painting requires very careful planning. Only during the Momento d'Oro is it possible to paint in such a way that the fresco will last and be of high quality.
And when does that momento de oro occur?
Best is between 1 and 2 hours. Before that time, the underlying layers are too soft, and after 2 hours, they become too dry and do not absorb properly. Now the time comes at last to paint the fresco. Special water-soluble paints are used for that.
I'm sorry, but you said something wrong.
But
You specified the correct steps, but in the wrong order. Sorry.
Так,
goodbye,
ладно.
Professor.
Нужно перечитать. Ну что ж, давайте-ка еще раз попробуем.
What can I...
May I try the test?
So, Frau Leroy, how would you proceed when creating a fresco painting then, step by step?
Так, сперва мы наносим... Ну, приготовить известковую штукатурку, которую мы выдерживаем 2 недели.
It's very important to...
Так, выдержать 2
I would
недели.
let it sit for at least 14 days to let the process...
Да. Потом наложить.
I would apply a thicker arizio layer. It would have excellent adhesion.
Привести трафарет на стену. Нет, сперва останут сохнуть 1
I'd
день.
let it all settle for at least 1 day. I would transfer the time...
Great, Madame Leroy. I see you.
Что бы мы делали дальше? Интонака.
I'd apply the intonaco layer. I must not put it on the wall in greater amounts than I can use during one painting session.
Потом разгладить теркой.
I have to smooth out...
Да. Дальше... так, ждать... Позволить из воздуха работать.
Buon frescoes don't dry in the classic way. Instead, the process of surface carbonization...
Так, мы это уже все слушали. Ждать момента Дора.
And when?
Best...
И
Now the
нарисовать.
time...
I'm sorry, but you said something wrong.
But
You...
Так, что-то здесь не так.
Professor,
Yeah?
may I try the...
So, Frau Leroy.
It's very... I would let it sit... I would apply... I'd let it... I would try...
Great.
I'd apply... I have to smooth out the... The fresco...
And when?
Best is... Now the time comes at last to paint... Buon frescoes don't dry in the classic way. Instead, the process of surface carbonization takes place, which is why frescoes are so incredibly durable.
Есть.
Eventually, you answered correctly. Good work.
Так, теперь мы можем получить комнату Яцека и посмотреть, что он там оставил вообще.
So I may take that room now? Let's say as your expert help?
My word is good. Please don't be angry with me that I tested you like that. Sometimes I have to do as I'm told.
If you broke the contract, would you get fined?
Oh, to hell with the fines. But they could stop cooperating with me and I'd lose the opportunity to see such interesting places. Mr. Koppinen will prepare Yacek's room for you. As our new external consultant, you're entitled to it.
Gladly, but I have to clean it first. Theo left some stuff there.
Of course. I'll wait.
Of course, if you come across anything concerning our research, you leave that alone. These are internal things.
Done. Stuff that he left there, I put in the wardrobe. I locked it. Hopefully you won't need it.
Surely not. I'm traveling light.
I'll put the key in the room here on the table. It's the first one. The middle room is Bateman's, and the last one belongs to our beloved Šnайдер.
Thanks.
Yeah, and one more thing. It still smells of beer there. I wasn't able to air it out. Perhaps Yatsek hid something in there. I've put a box with my wife's aromatic leaves there.
Never mind. It's better than sleeping outside. I definitely have to get inside the wardrobe containing Yacek's belongings.
Конечно.
How did you get here? Why has Argo come here?
It's nice here. Clean air, beautiful nature.
Come on.
You really expect me to reveal our company's internal information? Don't make me laugh.
Ну, все понятно с тобой.
At last. But getting a room for the night really was a tough nut to crack.
Room number 3. Hopefully it will be okay. If you have any problem, just stop by.
Так, маленький
Wait
ключ.
a moment. This key is from the wardrobe in your room, yes. But it has Yacek's stuff. I can't give it to you.
Oh, my mistake. I'm sorry. I won't get the key as long as Koppinen is behind the bar.
Да, нужно его как-то это...
For it.
What a lovely bell for calling for serve.
Для вызова персонала. Но пока что он нам не нужен, да? Нужно как-то его, блин,
I don't have anything to...
выманить отсюда. Так, что у нас тут в холл? Пойдем туда. Номер...
Room number 3.
Это сюда вроде?
It's locked.
У тебя ключ зачем?
Great. The way is clear. I hope Yacek has left something there which will lead me to him.
Посмотрим.
Good. There's some light shining from the outside. The switch should be here somewhere.
Ну вот он.
It's quite tidy in here. At first sight, nothing was left after Yacek.
Ну вот гардероб, который нам нужен. Ящик.
Only some untrimmed pencils, an eraser, and a Bible in Polish. Nothing useful. Wait, there was a nice lighter in the back. I almost overlooked it. I'll take it.
Вот оно.
I could probably climb out and get to the next room, but the roof is very steep and covered with icy snow.
Ну а
The
что?
window leads to a snowy... The window leads to a snowy roof. Down there I can see the parking lot.
Ладно, ну ты ничего не сможешь с этим сделать и так.
It's good to know the lamp is working. Unfortunately, there are only some empty papers and several pencils on the bedside table. Harry was very particular about the clean.
Хорошо.
Small and old-looking lamp. A lot of things here in the hotel probably have some historical value.
Так ты взяла зажигалку.
The fire lock is in order. When there's oil, the lighter will work.
Ну, ладненько. Вот. У меня точно такая же, поэтому все нормально.
I won't gain anything by that.
Ладно,
That
аналить
doesn't-
просто... Да подожди.
I'd say that
Вот.
I hope this gas is good enough for the lighter. I'm really not clever at such stuff.
Да все норм, залей. Открой. И... Замечательно. Так, что ты хочешь поджечь? Кстати. Так. Ты что, хочешь что-то поджечь, что ли? Блин. Ну ладно. Гардероб посмотрим. Что к чему здесь.
Kopanen has locked the wardrobe with Yacek's. It's child's play to pick such a lock, and one doesn't even have to be an experienced thief, but not without at least some basic.
Ладно, если ты выключишь весь свет и включишь зажигалку.
Interesting. A plank near the wardrobe squeaks kind of differently from the rest of the floor.
Вот оно чё. Теперь ты можешь сделать вот так вот.
I should examine it properly. No, that plank won't move. The edges of the joints are damaged, and there are scratches around. I can't get my fingers into the joint. I'll only break my nails if I try, and more so because that heavy bed is standing on the plank.
Так, блин, ты же...
I won't
А
gain-
так? Не получится. Что это? Кровать.
I'll move the bed a bit to see the
Ага.
board better.
Лучше видеть. А теперь можно использовать шпатель. Или шпатель.
Looky, looky, what has Yatsek hidden here?
Чё, бомба какая-то, что ли? Сикспак.
That's
Пиво?
great. There are cockroaches under the floor. Some are even running under my bed. I'll put the plank back. I don't want every cockroach under the floor to move into my room. There are dozens of them. What kind of hotel is this? I used to sleep in slums in Asia, but I don't see any reason why I should share my room with cockroaches here. I'll ask Harry if he has anything I could use to deal with them.
Ну вот. Может, он поможет, он отойдет, и мы возьмем ключик. Хорошая идея. Так, чувак, он ушел? А нет, не ушел.
What can I do?
I
Тараканы.
have a small problem. Cockroaches. They came into my room through some crevice in the floor.
Cockroaches? Are you sure?
You do have something I can get rid of them with, right?
Of course I do, but I can hardly believe that. Cockroaches in my hotel? I'd like to see that.
Ну иди.
Be my guest. Just look under the bed.
Oh, not that I don't trust you, but I'll check it out. Be right back.
Sure.
Спасибо.
I'm not going anywhere. I hope he'll only look under the bed and won't check the floor. Otherwise, he could find the things hidden under it.
Ну да. Так, взять
I hope
ключик.
Шнайдер didn't see me, but I really need to get to that wardrobe.
You're
Зайдешь.
right. There are some under the bed. I brought you something you can kill them with. I'll leave it
Спасибо.
here on the bar.
Thanks. I'll take care of them.
And I do apologize. Tomorrow I'll go through every room and check to see if there are any more of them.
Спасибо, это хорошо, ты хороший босс. Вот, возьмем твое средство.
Thanks. I think this will deal with them.
My apologies again. If you wanted me to, I'd clean the room myself to see to it that there aren't any more of them somewhere.
I don't think that's necessary. Good night.
Все, зашибись, спасибо большое, я пойду. Так, поднимись, зайди в комнату.
Kopanen said he had looked under the bed only. The things hidden beneath the floor should still be there.
Так, теперь. снова откроешь?
I just
Так?
can't.
Ладно. А,
They're still there, a lot of them.
так, возьми и сделай вот так вот.
A good dose of this stuff, and remember to keep a bit for those under the bed. And the problem is solved.
Забери водка
Let's
и
take a look at
письмо.
what Yatsek used to improve his mood in the evenings.
Да-да, но у нас есть еще письмо. Дорогой мистер Яцек, наш клиент рассмотрел ваше предложение и, принимая во внимание, что он знает манускрипт только по вашему описанию, он считает сумму, которую вы запросили, чрезмерной. Но если бы вы согласились снизить ее, скажем, наполовину, то есть до 70 тысяч, мы бы точно заключили сделку. В этом случае вы можете отправить книгу по адресу, который я написал вам раньше. Немедленно по прибытии посылки оговоренная сумма будет переведена на ваш счет. Книга должна быть упакована в обычную упаковочную бумагу и отправлена как обычная посылка. У нас есть возможность обеспечить ее безопасную доставку. Если вы принимаете мое предложение, я буду очень вам признателен, если вы отправите манускрипт немедленно. Я понимаю, что, как вы упоминали ранее, вы обещали вашему партнеру, что у него будет достаточно времени, чтобы исследовать его самостоятельно. Но чем больше люди знают о его содержимом, тем меньшую ценность он представляет для нас. Вам нужно действовать решительно, и, если понадобится, заберите у него манускрипт и отправьте его. В противном случае я не смогу гарантировать цену, которую мы предложили. Надеюсь, вас заинтересует наше предложение. С наилучшими пожеланиями, Холтис.
Yatsek apparently offered to sell the manuscript they had found on the monastery. I suppose they kept Schneider in the dark, and Bateman probably wanted to examine it rather than sell it.
Замечательно. Что там?
Now that I have everything from the hideaway, I should put the bed back in place before Harry notices something.
Ну так,
Not
зашибись.
yet, although I'm
Ладно, тогда ключик использую.
great. The wardrobe is open.
Кстати, на бутылке, с бутылкой чуть нету, там, спешл.
No, I need to have my head clear now more than ever.
А там есть еще водка? Блин, так все видно. Хотя есть, она полная.
Let it be some clue. Whatever.
Посмотрим.
The notebook has all the inscribed pages torn out, but a headed paper from the finished post has fallen out of it. It contains several notes. It seems Yatsek mailed something and immediately made notes about how he was going to explain it to Bateman.
Так, код отправления 12-22-13-84-23. Объяснить Бейтмену, что он держал у себя манускрипт дольше, чем мы договаривались, и покупатель не может больше ждать. Деньги. Не половина, скорее четверть. У него остался кинжал. Ага, там еще кинжал был. Шнайдер, наверное, начал что-то подозревать.
It seems that Yatsek's room won't tell me anything more, but that manuscript, and especially Bateman, plays some role in it. If only I could look into his room too.
Было бы неплохо.
There's nothing else in the pocket.
Ладно.
Yatsek planned to stay in the States for at least a couple of days. It's weird that he left most of his clothes behind.
Ну, немного, да.
This suitcase is quite worn out. It's weird Yatsek left it here. He probably has more of them.
Может быть.
The case is full of clothes. Yatsek took almost nothing with him to San Francisco. What does that mean?
Что Мак сюда пришел и натворил
The
некоторых
suitcase
вещей.
is filled with neatly placed clothing. Was he planning to leave?
Так, это все довольно-таки странно.
There's nothing else in the pocket. There's nothing.
Ладно, ты... Почему-то светится красным, если мы ничего не можем с этим сделать.
I'd better close the wardrobe. I don't want to advertise that I've searched it.
Хорошо, замечательно.
Not yet.
Так, ладно. Так, Шнайдер у нас теперь здесь. Хотя, может, сперва со Шнайдером поговорить. Нам нужно как-то ключ вернуть.
It's pleasant here, isn't it? The silence, the hearth.
Yes. And what's best is that there's no noisy hockey match here. My stomach has almost settled down. I'd hate to get a headache in its place.
Where are all the ancient ideals of sports? What has remained of them? Nowadays, it's all about money. Do you understand?
Everything evolves, even sports.
Oh, no, Madame Leroy. Evolution isn't an automatic process. A lot of things stagnate, a lot of others are in regression. They are declining, which is exactly the case of modern sports.
Возможно. Так. Может, он тоже любит выпить. Ну, блин. На
That
парковку.
truck wasn't here before. Probably a new customer came. Such a car comes in handy here, that's for sure. The strong crane arm can be extended, and if the car is stabilized with those supports, it's probably able to lift even heavy items.
Угу. Может, для реставрации нужны же вещи
This
всякие.
trash is almost unwatchable. How long have you been promising to buy a new television? 3 years or 4?
Hey, Miko, don't piss me off. So why have you come at all? You've got that gigantic plasma of yours at home, don't you?
I'll leave the car here. My brother called me that there's a fallen tree in the woods. He managed to drive around it with his small car, but I have no chance with my own. I'll warm up a bit and walk home. I'll pop round tomorrow or the day after they remove that trunk.
What? You want to go home on foot?
I'll take the shortcut. It'll take less than an hour to get home. It's not even a proper blizzard out there.
Damn it, Miko, it's not about the weather, and you know it well.
Sure, there's somebody out there in the dark waiting for me to go by chance through the woods to murder me.
Итак, у нас появился новый персонаж. Это довольно-таки интересно, но я думаю, что он поможет нам пробраться в комнату партнера Яцека. Ну, давайте-ка уже на этом закончим. С вами была Анабель. Ставьте пальцы вверх, подписывайтесь на канал, заходите в группу ВК, ссылка на нее под видео. Пока-пока.